Hello there, I'm Diesel. While you might have clicked on this video wondering how a level 10,000 high card is possible, looking at the screen probably raised a lot more questions. Questions such as, why do you have over 200 jokers? How do you have over 200 jokers? Why do you have so many different negative consumables? How are there multiple Pluto cards in the shop when you don't have a showman? Why are the rerolls so expensive? And how did all this happen by only ante 24? These are all perfectly reasonable questions to ask, and all questions I hope to answer in this video. To begin with, let's take a look at a completely different run. I promise this is relevant. This is footage of what I'm pretty sure is a world record. It's my Filtered Seed hand level run, where I got high card up to exactly level 3,500. If you have no clue what a Filtered Seed is, it basically means that I use the Brainstorm mod to simulate hundreds and hundreds of restarts in a very short amount of time to find some specific starting criteria. In this case, I used it to get Perkeo and a Spectral pack in the first shop, as well as Observatory in Ante 2. While this start is obviously very powerful, it didn't turn into a world record all by itself. Instead, it only got there through planet looping. What the hell is planet looping? The basic concept behind planet looping revolves around the fact that if you don't have a showman, holding onto a card will cause it to not appear again in the shop. If you have a copy of every card of a specific type, in this case planet cards, whenever the game tries to give you a card of that type in the shop, it'll give an arbitrarily assigned default card instead, in this case Pluto. Similarly, if you have every card of a specific type except for one, it'll give you that one that you're missing over and over and over again. Keep in mind that looping loops for more than just planet cards, by the way, we'll come back to that later. So, the way that I got this record was by getting a negative copy of every planet card, buying the Planet Tycoon voucher, using Perkeo to copy Pluto cards to get both more levels and help score points, and just making a bunch of money per round with Golden Ticket. As a side note, this run isn't perfect, and I think it's actually possible to get level 5,000 on a Filtered Seed. I just don't want to bother doing it myself. Anyway, what about that Set Seed run I put in the title and thumbnail? Well, before we get to that, I have to credit people. It was done on the seed 2K9H9HN, which was posted by Ace in the balatro Discord, and is pretty well known for being a really powerful seed, having a negative Perkeo and negative Tribule, both in Ante 2. Pretty much all the tech in this run was stolen from Dr. Dreamo's run, and I believe was first theory crafted by both Dr. Dreamo and Kami in the Discord. All that I did was look at the run and do it myself. Wait, what is this tech that I'm talking about? I've decided to collect everything special I did in this run, besides the planet looping, and form it into a list of tech that I'm calling Dreamo Tech. This list goes as follows. First, in Ante 17, there's a negative tag. By rerolling over 180 times and getting enough double tags, you can use it to get 2 negative blueprints and a burglar. Additionally, by not taking Hieroglyph before Ante 17, it appears in the shop that you collect your negative jokers on. This means that if you also reroll enough in Ante 16, you can take the Hieroglyph to go back to a specific point in the Ante 16 shop while you still have negative tags, allowing you to get 2 more negative blueprints. In between all of these blueprints, there's enough hand size gain from a Juggler and Troubadour that you can use a 3rd Ectoplasm to get a 5th negative blueprint from just this shop, which is the 7th negative blueprint overall. Obviously, this is incredibly powerful. However, it is somewhat nerfed by the fact that you do need to collect a minimum of 58 double tags in order to do it, which is pretty much the only reason this run is being played on the Anaglyph deck instead of, like, Black deck or something. The second piece of tech in this list is that by not taking Petroglyph until Ante 22, you can reveal the 2nd negative tag in the run. While something semi-important from this is that you can pick up a couple rare jokers to force a negative Brainstorm, the real importance of this tag, especially in runs that go beyond where I took mine, is that it helps with the third piece of tech, Joker looping. Remember earlier when I was talking about planet cards and planet looping, and how you can do looping with any card type? Well, the game considers each Joker rarity a different card type, at least for the purposes of looping. This means that if you have every common Joker except for Chaos the Clown, the one that gives a free reroll, then every common Joker that you see in the shop will be a Chaos the Clown, except for when you have one to get the free reroll. This, on average, just about doubles the amount of times you can reroll per shop. Part of the Joker looping that the Ante 22 tag really helps with, however, is getting every uncommon Joker except for Diet Cola and Showman to get a bunch of extra Cola for more double tags. You can also combine this with the 4th and final piece of tech, Tarot looping for Judgment. This just means getting every tarot card as a negative except for Emperor, Fool, and Judgment. This allows you to get even more clowns to reroll even farther in the shop. In conclusion, it's all of that combined with the plant looping, 27 hours of mostly rerolling, and saving up both money and double tags to get Plant Tycoon and Ante-24 along with a voucher tag that allowed for level 10,000 high card to be possible. Obviously, it's not only possible, but it would have been pretty easy to take this run well beyond level 10,000. There's just two reasons why I didn't. First is that it would take about 50 more hours of rerolling in order to break the world record of level 40,000, which is not something I really want to do. In addition to that, I also encountered a bug, which I think is due to the Ankh speedrun timer mod, that ended up deleting Ice Cream and Emperor from the shop permanently, which makes this run impossible to accurately emulate in vanilla balatro. It's kinda lame. I really wish that didn't happen, but I don't know. I don't know what caused it. And yeah, that's about it. I'm sure you know what to do if you like the video, but if you want to see more, I feel like it's important to note that I'm probably not going to do more runs like this 27-hour behemoth for a while, and even if I do, any future videos will be less explaining general tech like this one, and more about the individual run itself. So just be warned of that.